Hi, parents and children. Tracy LaGuardia here from the Children's Equipping Center at the International House of Prayer in Kansas City. And this is our second video out of 18 where we are reading the book, Children, Can You Hear Me? By Brad Jerzik. Let's get started, shall we? Here's our first page. Children, can you hear me? Of course you can. Just call on me and I will answer you. Some call me God or Lord. Others call me Jesus. What do you call me? You can call on me by praying. Praying is talking to me, just like you talk to your friends. When you talk to me, I hear you and answer you. I come to you and show myself to you. It's kind of like show and tell. Jeremiah 33:3 says, when you call on me, I will answer you, and I will show you great and wonderful things that will surprise you. Here's today's reading. Let's look at that picture. What do you see? I see a little girl, and she looks like she's thinking. Maybe she's doing her homework. And there's Jesus. And Jesus is just looking at her. Do you suppose he's waiting because he knows she's going to get the answer and write it down? Or do you think he just likes looking at her? I don't know. Let's read. You won't usually hear me with your ears or see me with your eyes, although I might surprise you. But your heart will see me, your heart will hear me, and your heart will know me. That's because I made you. In John 14:21 it says, my Father loves anyone who loves me. I love you too, and I will show myself to you. In Ephesians 1:18 it says, I pray that the eyes of your heart would be open and bright. Then you will see the free gifts of God that he has planned to give you. They are rich and glorious, and they belong to you. Next page. Wow, that looks exciting. Looks like there's a thunderstorm outside. Now, I don't know about you, but I like thunderstorms. Some people don't like thunderstorms very well, but I do. They just make me feel, I don't know, peaceful and cozy. And in this picture, the little boy and Jesus seem to be looking at the thunderstorm together, and the little boy seems to like the thunderstorm too. Let's read. Your heart can hear my voice. What does it sound like? Sometimes my voice is quiet and gentle, like a wind whispering through the trees. Listen closely. Can you hear it? Sometimes it's loud and strong, like thunder on a stormy night. Don't be frightened. I'm just that big. I speak in many different ways, so you can hear me in a way that's just right for you. What does my voice sound like right now? Job 33:14 says, God really does speak. Sometimes one way, sometimes another, even when you might not be listening. Well, that's the end of our story right now. And I want parents to know that we have a craft for you. Sorry, I had to reach down and get it. We have a craft for you to do. A heart craft. with bright eyes. Now, I did this craft using old wrapping paper that I had, but you can use any type of paper you want. Construction paper, contact paper. You could even use the advertisements that you get on Wednesday if you wanted to. And then what you're going to do is you're going to draw, we call these sunbursts. You draw sunbursts and cut them out so you still have the black lining there. And then you draw eyes in there and tape them to your heart or glue them to your heart. And then do a big smile. And these represent the enlightening your eyes in order to see Jesus. We also have a couple of activities for you. And the first activity is kind of like playing Simon Says, where you're going to tell your children to do things. Sometimes you will say it in a very loud voice. Sometimes you'll say it in a very quiet voice. Or sometimes you can say it with a wee bit of an accent if you like. Use anything that you want, but your children need to listen and then do what they're told. That's activity 1. Activity 2 is a great activity where you can go outside on your balcony or in your front yard or your backyard, or you can even go take a walk. And when you're out and about outside, you get real still and real quiet and try to hear the wind. I'm real quiet now and I can hear wind outside. I don't know if you can, but I can. But while you're real still and quiet, the Bible says, "Be still and know that I am God." That basically means to be real still and know the presence of God and acknowledge that He's right there with you and that He's in control. So while you're being real still and quiet, let your heart feel the presence of God. And when you do feel Him, say, "Hello. Thank you. Thank you for being on your throne and being in control." That's your second activity. Oh, what? You're wondering why I'm wearing this? Well, because it's cool. And Nadia Bricko gave it to me, and she's going to be doing some of these videos. So you watch. She could be next, or she may be in a couple of videos. But when you see her, you're going to love her. Bye-bye now.